Hey there, and welcome back to the Second Lunch Podcast. Cole has brought a lovely guest for us today. I'm going to let him introduce.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the great Lucas Moser on the show today. Lucas, welcome.
Hello. I'm giving a peace sign if you're listening to this in an audio format.
That's, you know what? That's a very powerful message during the times that are going on overseas.
If I leave you with nothing else, it's this. Again, I'm holding up a peace sign if you're just listening to this.
We're going to sing Imagine. I'll start. We got many topics today, many classic arenas of talk for us, food, food, animals, music, but wanted to at least start with how we know each other. We've been together, friends.
We've been together.
We lived together for quite some time.
Together.
25 years almost now.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
A quarter century.
I can't believe you would say that. I didn't expect to go into an existential spiral this early on.
Let's start with the spiral. We'll come out the other end.
You're going to have a lot of fun now. It's going to be easy to joke now.
You said 25, and I was like, surely you're saying a different number for a different reason. 25, pretty funny
Remember
number.
when we were that age?
Yeah, really.
That wasn't that long ago.
That's crazy.
Was
Quarter
this at the
century.
raccoon house with the raccoons on the wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Famously.
Yeah, Mary's house.
Mary's house.
It was a great, like, the visual of the house. Anytime we had a party.
It looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Was Mary
bones
the name
were-
of the queen raccoon, or who was
Mary Cash,
Gormley?
I think
Is that
that's
right?
right. Yeah,
can't
we've
believe I
officially
pulled that.
slandered her on air.
Oh,
Now
no,
we're
that's
gonna,
right.
We're going to be sued by the Gormley estate.
She's tweeting like, can't believe these people doxed me.
She was quite old and not doing
Yeah,
well
I don't know.
15 years ago when we were
Stop saying years.
All right.
I'm saying
in
amounts
the
of
year
years.
2010. Things were going sideways.
2010 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Jesus.
No, good spot, but yeah, raccoons in the walls.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah.
Let's party.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100% agree.
I do remember one evening we were eating dinner and I saw a tree branch go really far down and catapult back. And then there's just a raccoon on the neighbor's house trying to, they got hands,
Yeah.
trying to rip in through like the vent on the top of the house. And then I see it start wandering over to our house.
Like, all
I don't
right.
have the means to stop him.
What would you even do?
Yeah.
Please.
Are you going to evict a raccoon?
Yeah.
try to lure him down with a hot dog. I feel like that's going to bring more raccoons into the equation.
Yeah, it's a give a mouse a cookie situation. You could hear the raccoons like get excited or something, or maybe get scared and run from one side to another, and sometimes hit the wall and then fall down the wall channel or whatever.
Yeah, just empty drywall space,
Ping,
just
ping.
falling through insulation. And I mean, you can guess raccoons, they're a little bigger than a squirrel. It's fucking loud. It's like a 15-pound creature dropping down your
Oh
wall.
my
cat.
god.
Yeah.
That is some serious extra space in the walls. I'm assuming they ate all the cotton candy that was in the walls first. 'cause
Yeah.
that's the first thing you do.
I suppose it certainly sounded like they did. It wasn't breaking their fall too much.
Or there never was any.
Yeah.
Let's skip it this time.
Yeah.
Cold will just stay in the void.
In fairness,
inside.
like we were always pretty employed. Like we weren't the brokest college students, but also still broke enough that the heat went on for like 2 months
you
of
guys
the
were
year.
supporting
Like
an entire family of raccoons.
That's true.
Don't sell yourself short.
they're putting their body heat out there too. You know what? At least they contributed a little bit through their own little habitarium. But
That's their rent.
but the thing I wanted to this is a good lead into Sasquatch Music Festival because we've talked about it on the show before. We went, I think each year we were in college together, but I remembered the story about when you filled your vodka bottle up with water and
Classic double blow.
You must have looked so tough.
I do imagine there's a whole bunch of people who have that memory of me and Steven, our friend, drinking this vodka bottle full of water because they didn't let us bring in the stuff that was in it.
Right.
But we were like, can we bring it in? And they said yes. And so we drank it in line. And I imagine people like still think back to that and they're like, it was terrible. It's the most horrible moment I've ever witnessed. Poor boys probably died.
well, yeah, because I thought that because it was like a glass bottle. When you got to security, they were like, you can't take that in. And then you guys were like, well, can we finish it here?
Yeah.
And they were like, I legally, yeah. But then you drank what appeared to be a half gallon in front of security. Like, all right, y'all have a great day.
This is our like very bad episode of Punked.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyway,
Also, where's the health tent at? I need that information later.
I mean, invariably, there was a person that was not doing too well within like 50 yards of us at any given moment.
every given
I think that
moment.
just happens there.
Yeah, I think so too. People overindulge. They underestimate the heat when it's like May, especially if you're coming from Western Washington or
Yeah,
Canada.
definitely.
Like, oh, it's been shitty-ish.
Yeah, how do you think
Now
the
it's like-
ground got so dry? What are you doing?
It's not a good place to put a bunch of like pretty drunk kids to see
Yeah, I
music. It
know.
is like it's stunning. It's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
one of like the best views in Washington. But it's so wild that they were like, get these high schoolers in here, give them no water, all the dust they can eat. Perfect. This is a music festival.
Giving me the asthma, but the youth was done.
Oh yeah, your allergies and asthma will really act up on you. We'd always come back all sick and fucked up. And be
Yeah.
like, why are we?
Weirdest hangover ever.
Yeah. Blow your nose. It's like gray. I didn't know I could make gray.
Clay color.
I don't remember eating that.
We're unlocking new colors
Yeah,
here.
jeez Louise.
Since you brought it up, I did want to ask you as well. You're a big live music fan.
Huge.
Wanted to ask everybody best music venues in the state, since you brought up, or we talked about the Gorge, and then also worst ones that bum you out a little bit.
It's a great question. I'm more and more bummed out by Seattle venues just generally because of how old I am now. As you mentioned, I'm 210 years old.
Who are all
Whatever.
these youths?
Yeah. I feel like there is, because now I used to be like, get to the front, stay in the front basically the whole time. I guess we didn't pee or something.
Yeah,
I don't know how our bodies did it.
Kidney strength.
I'm
Yeah.
a pee monster now.
I
think I'm
know.
gonna go like an hour.
I love to pee. Sometimes I'll treat myself. I just peed 5 minutes ago, but I could go again.
Between bands. Let's go for a tinkle.
Now I just want I don't necessarily want to sit down, but I do want to have a perfect view of the artist, and I don't want too many people near me, but I don't want to be alone. Because why did I come to a music venue?
You're looking for that Goldilocks.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really exist, but I mean the market forever is going to be
Yeah.
a fave.
Yeah, Showbox at the Market, I think, is the most beautiful
It is.
indoor
yeah.
venue. And if you can get in early, like there is great seating, you can get a good view of the show without being like in the front.
Yeah, they put the
But-
bar up, which
Right.
is so smart. All bars should be up.
Yeah, put it up.
Put it up.
If the room's going back, just put it on a slope.
Put it up. Come on, you guys. We have the power to do this.
The Neptune does an okay job with that, but it's
Mhm.
old movie theater. They couldn't do the same thing. But
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, both are historic landmarks, but
Yeah.
it's tough when you have a historic landmark that wasn't originally built for the purpose it is now.
Right.
Well, we can't change shit, so I guess it
we
just.
changed the business function, but yeah. Okay, worst. What's your least favorite? I think Showbox Soto is a classic. Soto takes a lot of shots. It's like
I actually love that. I've seen so
Really?
many of my favorite bands there
I think me
right
too.
before they got huge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like
It's really true. I mean, the booking's amazing, and it is like a very perfect size where they get.
right.
They tend to get like
the
my
ceilings
favorite.
are too high. I think
the
that's the
ceiling-
Yeah,
worst
it is
part
kind of
about
an aircraft hangar.
It is shaped wrong.
Yeah.
fully.
To Lucas's point on capacity, I do think it fit into that perfect realm. Before Soto, it was like, okay, you either go like Showbox at the Market's kind of
Mhm.
small, then you could go to like Paramount or the More, but that's a whole different vibe
Yeah.
to begin with.
Way different vibe.
And then you're going to like, and there's of course smaller venues, but then you're going to like WAMU Theater. There was like no in between,
Yeah.
so it did
That's
feel
such-
like
that's
a great.
strange place to see. I saw Boston there too.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
All
It
right.
just felt like a auditorium. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
It's
was like-
so bizarre.
Yeah.
It's like Showbox Soda, but they made it bigger, and instead of walls, they were like, "What about big curtains?"
Yeah.
you guys.
At least it kind of absorbs some.
It does. It's true.
Yeah.
But it is funny though. It's like a very old sort of dated place. It has the name of a defunct bank on it. Like the whole thing just feels like, am I looking at a ghost venue?
Okay, I think about this all the time because it like the name of this venue kind of is gaslighty because they've changed it to be like, no, it's WAMU, the Washington Music Hall. It was Washington Mutual, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what
The
it
things
was.
we'll do to avoid changing a sign.
Yeah, absolutely. Kidding me? That's $300. No way.
It's the guy that's liable to leave his
No,
Halloween.
this is like it's got lights on this sign. It's more than $300. Okay, it's at least $550.
We got WAMU.com. We're not going to change. You kidding me?
Come on, we got that in the bankruptcy sale. Yeah, I think that those are fair. I have a soft spot for like I don't like to shit on venues too hard because a lot of them like you're doing your best.
Yeah.
Like there are things that I would change about El Corazon, but I respect the shit out of El Corazon.
My answer to both questions is El Corazon. Every time I'm in that building, I'm like, this should be raised.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
And raise me with it.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be in the rubble, in the viscera. Yeah.
There's a couple Second Lunch podcast stickers in that potty in there.
Oh, really?
You could never find them because that was everybody else's sticker.
Yeah, it's under like 3 inches. It's like when they find like 6 inches of paint in a Ford facility or something. How could there be this many stickers?
It's like an everlasting jawbreaker.
Yeah.
I've seen some out in the wild. I feel like I've sent you a picture of a Second Lunch.
Oh
podcast
yeah, you
sticker
have. You have.
in
I
some
think
urinal somewhere.
Yeah.
probably Supreme.
That's probably
R.I.P.
what I'm doing.
Well, we're
Every
gonna
time
have
I'm peeing at a pizza place, I'm like, hey.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know what would look really good here?
Yeah.
Really tie the room together.
One more sort of college age question. We also did a drive to Chicago for a music festival.
Good.
And I think this is a great opportunity to tell people about Wall Drug, South Dakota.
Huge.
Yeah.
This
Gotta
is not
stop at
Waldrog's
Waldrog.
first appearance on this show.
I
right?
know.
that true?
I know.
God.
We talked about it, but
Ooh, a headliner.
I feel like it's appropriate for all things to be talked about more than once for Wall Drug, the
Hell yeah.
place that hits you with 300 road signs between the borders of South Dakota.
I've always said it's one of those
Yeah.
places that when you're not there, you wonder if it still exists. You know, like once you leave,
Yeah.
does it just...
It's like in its own pocket
Floats away.
dimension.
Yeah.
100%.
the Langoliers come and eat it. Yeah, that's a great point because just like the WAMU Theater, I could bring it up sometime and somebody will be like, that hasn't existed in 50 years.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Sir, it's 1982.
Well, Drug's crazy. I remember the most distinct thing I remember is that I think Isaac ordered
Fettuccine Alfredo.
fettuccine Alfredo, which
Bold.
you're insane. Don't order anything that is white. That's a bad color to order in Wall Drug, I would say. And it came in like 85 seconds.
It could not have been more than 2 minutes.
They're
Actually.
trying to get
Like,
rid of it. They're just keeping it warm all day.
Come on,
Somebody order
push
it.
the fettuccine Alfredo. Come on.
This is the guy keeping it loose back there. There's one fettuccine guy.
Keep working it. Don't let it
It's gonna get
coming.
stiff on you. It's like
And
concrete.
It was overcooked too. It was like very overcooked in 85 seconds.
It was amazing.
Which, unless they have super water back there, it was already pre-made, not made to order.
It's also like the perfect, like all of the shops, things like the snapback hat store,
Mhm.
you know, like your most behind saloon doors, because you got to
Mhm.
remind the kids that they're in Wall Drug.
They're in a
They're in
fanciful land.
They're in the 19th century. Yeah, get your spurs on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing I wanted to talk about with Wall Drug was just some of if you had any favorite signs that you remember. I think my favorites that I remember are free ice and homemade lunch. Because homemade lunch implies that there's some sort of machine-made lunch that's being served purely by robots, purely outside of our view.
Sorry, that was the same sign?
No, those were two separate ones. There are so many signs. I don't think they like ever double up.
Yeah.
Is the way I remember it.
They don't
but-
need to. Like, there's so many selling points of Wall Drug. Because of how my brain works, I don't remember any of the signs and the words on them.
Completely fair. You were also
about the
driving
colors?
for a good portion, so you couldn't just stare at
The colors were colorful.
Yeah.
Definitely. Or
A
maybe
lot of tan and red.
Or maybe they were tan and red.
There's a lot
That's
of
another option.
There's a lot of like cartoon cowboy hillbilly prospector guys that are selling you like the homemade lunch.
Oh, imagine being a prospector and you end up in South fucking Dakota. Holy shit.
Poor soul.
I mean, in
Yeah,
fairness, like
my
that's
God.
where the oil rush has happened. Like that's that prospector up there who's also advertising free lunch and corn on the cob somewhere.
Free ice too.
Free ice. Too.
Homemade ice.
I thought it was fuck ice.
That was last 2 weeks ago.
Homemade fuck ice. make it right here in house.
What is fuck ice? What are you supposed to do with that?
Who do I call?
Oh.
Make a fuck snow cone. Honestly.
So, Lucas, I did want to ask you a little bit. You are a DJ.
Yes. Hello, I'm a DJ.
This is a great chance for Lucas to plug being a DJ.
Please hire me for your wedding. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, why don't you do the weddings anymore?
Because it sucks.
Why
Yeah,
does
I believe that.
It's miserable. You've gotten married.
Yes.
Have you gotten married?
Mm-hmm.
What is it about weddings that make people crazy?
Alcohol.
That's true.
Yeah. Alcohol really loosens it up.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
think people. Well, I think the average person doesn't want to fucking be there. So,
Yeah.
like, how much alcohol is going to make me want to be here?
They have to like I have to fill my quota and
Yeah.
cover my costs.
And most people are
Being somewhere I
bad at
don't want to.
alcohol, and so they just turn into assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the Long Islands, and then we got cut off from the Long Islands.
That's
and
right.
a few people did go home pretty.
That was a great
Pretty inebriated.
signature cocktail.
It was definitely one of a kind according to the bartenders. So
Yeah. It used to be really special and like a labor of love. And I think weddings are really nice, and I like to be at them because they're like nice, like celebrations of love, which
Can
I
have
feel like
good
are
energy, yeah.
they've got good energy. I also feel like for most of my childhood life, I went to a lot of funerals. And then the first wedding I went to, I was like, this is crazy. It was like a reverse funeral.
Have you guys heard of these?
This is unreal.
So
We
you
get
should
married
start
more
DJing
often.
funerals.
Yeah, that's the key.
That
I
one kicked
think.
it up a notch.
That would kick it up. But then, so I have DJed weddings for a few years now, and I started DJing like friends' weddings and like loved ones' weddings, and then started kind of branching out into like, I had like a Thumbtack profile, and like random people would be like, hey, DJ my wedding. And I did that a couple times. And I feel like it is challenging because weddings are like the most important event of someone's life. And so for me, when I'm like, just $1,000, I don't give a fuck about these two people.
Yeah.
It's really hard to like carry that tension.
It does
and
feel
that,
a
like,
little.
it's dissonance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it turns out if you mistakenly play the chicken dance, you've ruined somebody.
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
My father was killed to the chicken dance. How could you do this?
The cadence and everything.
It was a stabbing, I assume. Is the only way.
Bowling pin beating.
I didn't know how to like turn off like caring about it, because I'm like, wow, these people really care about their wedding. So I guess I have to like stress out about it too and really
Right.
care about it. And then at the end of the day, I would like get, $1,000, which is a great amount of money for me. That's awesome. I love $1,000. One of my favorite amounts of money to get. But I just weighed the cost, and it wasn't quite worth it.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, it wasn't worth the stress.
It wasn't worth the stress. And a lot of people are like, do what you love. You'll never work a day in your life. But if you do that, then you'll hate what you love. Eventually, you'll
And then you're back to
detest
working.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It'll just all come to resentment.
We're back to square one.
Yeah.
Also, with the weddings, it's got to be a much more prescriptive. Like, I'm sure people have a lot of things they want to hear, and whereas you just DJing, like at a party, at the hyper birthday type thing, like that would be.
Probably a lot fewer instructions.
Way less instructions. I can have fun, which is weird.
I don't have to play the cha-cha slide once.
I can't. Yeah, I was like, I really like to DJ. Maybe I should do this and get paid for it at a wedding. And then it's just not. It's not the same.
Turns
It's
out
funny,
I just like the DJ.
Yeah.
I meet DJs in this portion of the country, and it's very different. Almost all the weddings I'd gone to until I was like almost 20 were in Wisconsin.
Oh.
And being a DJ in Wisconsin, it's like, how many fucking polkas? Like, how many polkas do I have to bring with me to get through? It's a different guy. The guy who's got the polkas doesn't look like you. He looks more like me. It's very different.
The polkas.
A lot of polkas.
Wow.
Absolutely doing the chicken dance. That's
Yeah.
That was a real. That was
You're
a
not gonna
real.
take that away
That
from
was a real.
Christoph.
That was an item on. It was like no chicken dance at this wedding. I had to tell the family like. Actually, I had to tell the DJ like they're gonna try to persuade you into playing the chicken dance under no
Please.
circumstances.
I'm begging you.
Should you play the chicken
Do
dance?
not
They're
do
going to
it.
try to pay you off.
Listen, what's it going to take? Play the chicken dance.
Grease and palms for the chicken dance.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next topic here. We're going to save your surprise topic for one more.
It's a surprise.
I do want to
audience.
talk a little bit about the Dad Hall of Fame, because I think your dad, Jim Moser, is the inaugural inductee.
Huge.
Yeah,
He's a huge
absolutely.
dad.
Yeah, it's the best dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask, how's he doing?
No comment.
Okay, we can move on from that one.
I do want to talk about dads, though. I feel like dads is a good topic.
Absolutely.
It's interesting. I'd love to hear about your dad. I know a lot about your dad,
That's
and I
fair.
know everything about my. I know too much about my dad. I'd love to know less about
Can I
my
shed
dad.
some of this knowledge?
Yeah, exactly. But like to have a dad who has mythos around them, like has their own like folklore and stories, is like a really interesting thing. Like growing up, I'm like hearing all these stories and being like, well, my dad's like crazy. He's like, there should be books about my dad. And then getting older and being like, my dad's annoying. Dad, if you're listening to this, you know I love you. You're a little bit annoying sometimes. I wish you would just take care of yourself a little bit more. But it is funny, like to like break that like kind of like stars in your eyes, like gazing up at your dad and like thinking of them as this like historic figure. And the trade-off is you like get someone who is like, you know, a peer and someone you can like love in a very different way. But the trade-off is that they're no longer super powered and
Yeah.
they have flaws and they fall down and break bones and have issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some goofball tendencies from
Yeah.
them. Not always make the right decisions for themselves.
100%. Your dad is definitely a folklore dad.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
A dad
lot of-
of the ages.
I mean, he did so many of his things in front of other people. People just saw those things happen.
Yeah. There's a lot of people telling stories about the water bottle or the vodka bottle of water guys and also your dad. Stories are
You
told.
just appear at a party for 30 seconds, like steal a beer out of somebody's hand, cause a ruckus, leave.
Huge.
You know, yeah, exactly. It's going to make you a superstar.
It's good marketing. That's how you do it.
Well, they're gonna say, "Well, who was that guy?"
Yeah,
No matter what.
that was
Gotta
a
know
whirlwind.
more about
That's
that
how you
guy.
drum up some interest.
Yes.
He was loud. Yeah, he's a bumptious fella. But yeah, your dad Hall of Fame. I also think this is a good opportunity, and sorry if I've talked about this before, Chris, but knee dad versus back dad versus
Mhm.
shoulder dad. So this is a premise that on a long enough timeline, you're going to be one of these dad archetypes. You don't even have to be a dad,
Mhm.
but you're either going to be a knee dad, your knee has been blown out at some point.
Oh, my knee.
You're going to be a back dad.
Oh, my back. It's like a different slogan for each type of dad.
Yeah. And then wild card is shoulder.
I feel like shoulder is rare. Like
Shoulder's
you want to
rare.
be shoulder.
It's
like oh,
Probably.
cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're rolling the dice,
Yeah.
you want it to come up shoulder for
It's-
sure.
Come on.
Does Rich have any does he have anything he's favoring?
Very
That seems to
recently
be in-
been struck with the back.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not. It
new.
hasn't gotten to him completely yet because it's manifested in a strange way. Your hamstrings get really tight when your lower back is weak,
The hell?
Oh.
and so he's like thought he was having issues with his hamstrings, and his doctor was like, "No, you just like your back's super weak."
Jeez.
I was like, "Dad, you got to fucking deadlift, dude."
Yeah.
True. That is true. All dads should deadlift. I've always said that. I'm constantly
It's
saying
very.
it.
It's a. If they're of all the lifts, that's the daddest lift of them all. Is the deadlift.
Even
That's why
the
they call it the deadlift.
even the posture on it is very dad and like
Yeah. Well, and the sound that comes with it.
Yeah.
That's true. Most things about it. It also looks wrong. It looks like it would
Yeah.
hurt you more than it would
Yeah.
help you, which
Yeah.
is very dad.
Yeah.
Rich is your dad's name? Rich?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is he a legendary dad?
He's pretty. You know, it's funny. He's nothing like me at all, and like
Really?
very much like my brother.
Mm.
He is really smart, and he lets people talk, and that kind of freaks people out. Like some people kind of ramble around him because they're like, "Is that going to stop me? Like, is he going to say something?" So people get like weirdly intimidated by my dad, and it's like he's just not intimidating at all.
Yeah.
He's listening to
He's
you.
a good listener.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what's
Um,
happening?
But yeah, he's really smart, so they
don't
feel
normally
like
get this much stuff.
he's like picking him apart or something.
Mm.
But then he is funny, and it comes kind of out of nowhere. He'll just like drop a bomb, like a perfect line, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Love that in a
waiting
dad.
on
See that
that.
coming, yeah.
Also, one of my favorite Rich characteristics, he always has a hot dog when he goes to the ball game.
Is that true?
Mandatory.
Okay.
Mandatory.
What are we talking in the beginning or seventh inning? What are we
Right
looking
away.
at? Right away.
We're not getting to first base.
Yeah, beginning of the game. No, this is. There's been times we haven't entered the stadium. It's been like one of those outside vendors
Yep,
just
100%.
on the street.
All right, there it is. There's my
Yeah.
mark. Give me that
Yeah,
dog.
even better if they don't speak English.
That's how you know it's a good
Those are
dog.
the ones we always end up at.
Mhm.
He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's folks
the-
you got to
that's the
support.
dog.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
point. Good point.
Also,
The quality of the dogs outside the stadium are also so much better than
yeah,
the quality of
they're
the dogs
really
inside.
good, and they're a much better deal because you're not getting gouged with the stadium
Also,
prices.
probably a better chance of actually being fresh, as fresh as a hot dog can be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the fellas that are, slinging the hot dogs outside, they are usually taking that money home themselves. I think that T-Mobile Park.
Hey,
Yeah,
T-Mobile.
I think T-Mobile
me.
Park. I know. I'm aging myself, but I do think T-Mobile Park, like all those proceeds go back to I'd rather get a hot dog outside, but
I
then
think
you got to
it's
slam a hot dog outside.
I think it's a co-op.
It's
I think
they're all-
T-Mobile
think
Park
they're-
is owned by the workers for the workers.
shocking union enterprise.
You wouldn't expect it, but
Couldn't get Amazon, but somehow we got
I
T-Mobile
guess
Park.
so. Just the
Unbelievable.
park too, not T-Mobile. To be clear, they don't endorse that at all. Just the park.
Lucas, I think now is a great time. We're going to get into a surprise topic.
Wait, can I actually go backwards?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I rewind?
Absolutely.
Because you asked how we knew each other, and I'm interested to hear your story about this because I also have a story about this.
I remember meeting you in 8th grade, but I don't know if I remember like the first time that we met
Mhm.
or 7th or 8th grade in that range, because I feel
Mhm.
like I met a lot of the folks that I was truly friends with in high school, like in the back half of Whitman.
Right. Yeah, because we went to Whitman together.
Yeah,
Um,
but I don't think I met you right away.
I don't think so either.
I don't think we had like a 6th grade class,
I
but
don't think so either. That's so funny. I forgot about middle school. I tried to forget about middle school.
it's funny how that is universally bad for everybody. There's not like even the most successful, wealthy, whatever person
No,
on the planet is
middle
like,
school's
"Yeah,
miserable."
fucking sucked."
They were like, let's take the worst 3 years of someone's life and put them in one big building and get bad teachers there too.
It's also crazy that at least in Seattle, the worst overall schools, like there were plenty of my friends went to good elementary schools.
Mhm.
I did as well.
Mhm.
I felt that Ballard High School was a good high school,
Good
and there
high
were
school, sure.
multiple other solid high schools like
Mhm.
Roosevelt or like private ones like Blanchette, whatever.
Mhm.
Middle school, not single good one.
Just-
Name one. Name one. Name one good.
Exceptional middle school.
Dude, Eckstein.
Beautiful. The
What?
hallways.
Yeah.
I tell you.
I mean, I think Whitman was probably the worst,
Yeah.
but nobody had a good experience.
No.
That place was falling apart too.
Yeah.
But what is your memory of?
I have two big early memories, and these are also memory is very funny. I consider myself to have a very bad memory, and memory is also very funny. Like, you access memory and it changes it each time, and you kind of like build stories in your head.
Mhm.
So I have two main memories of early on in our relationship. One is you would organize these things called fight night.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell people what fight night is?
We've actually talked about it on the show. I
also
believe, before.
also a second appearance on the show. Fight night and wall drug. Illustrious company.
I know we know our interests here and our fans.
Yeah. The fans keep asking more wall drug.
South Dakota, where is it?
I would
Where
like
is it?
to hear somebody else's perspective on fight night, though.
It was like
Very childish.
it was like if kids wanted to like rig fights. It was like a bunch of kids being like, "Well, I want to rig fights."
Were there actually people fixing fights?
No.
No,
Oh,
I had
that would've been
There
scheduled.
was
so
betting
baller.
on fights though.
Yeah, and somebody was selling stolen shoes at the first one. I was
Wait,
like,
that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
Okay.
yeah.
Created your own economy. It's
The
pretty fucking
cool,
sick.
the cool older kids didn't get to meet any of them, but they were like, "This is a great venue to sell some stolen shoes."
It
Yeah.
felt like a very cool thing in high school. Like in high school, I was like, "Whoa, this is like the coolest thing ever." And there was a couple of them, and it was basically like people would get together, they would wear boxing gloves, and they would fight in front of a bunch of their high school friends.
Mhm.
which is good. Highly recommend this for every kid listening out there. Gotta do this. Highly recommend. I remember my early memory of you is you were preparing this fight. You were like getting this ready, and you were putting on the boxing gloves. And I came up and I said, as like a funny kind of bit, I said, punch me in the face. And then you punched me in the face.
See, this is not a good look on me. I thought he was serious.
And then a 200-year friendship was born. So I mean, it must have gone well.
It was old when the world was young.
I was trying to look very cool, and it was one of those punches to the face that hits your nose in the way that you immediately start crying.
I've had so many of those. Yeah. I'm sorry to have put you in that position.
It's okay, you know. It was all worth it for this friendship.
I'm touched to hear that.
The other one I remember is I think we were like driving around, like going to parties one night, and it was like us and like I don't want to just name high school kids' first and last names on this probably. But like someone we were like with and like driving around, and I remember everyone else was like drinking, and I think we were just like smoking a bunch of weed, and we were trying to make each other laugh all night. And I remember this very well, and we kept saying like little one-liners to each other to get each other to laugh. And I think that's
a very endearing memory.
The punching in the face is less endearing. This one is like a sweet, like, oh, that's how friendship is born.
Character building.
First he's sour, then he's sweet.
I know, let me tell you, this guy does it all. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then transitioned right into the wonderful Bellingham life.
Bellingham life, multiple houses, South and North Campus, isolation, and friendship.
That's right. We did the boys chats through COVID.
We did. Yeah, I bragged about that a lot to other people because I thought it was really cool how we did this thing called Around the Horn.
Giving everybody our updates.
We would all take turns doing an update, and then when you were done with your Around the Horn segment, you would blow a little pretend horn.
You got to do it. Yeah.
Which I thought was really, really cute.
Yeah, both cute and helped get us through. Yeah. These would be the good old days. We played some NHL, I think, during COVID. And there was some so we can't play video games in person. We're going to have to do this on the internet.
Yeah. It's great for it. Thanks, Internet.
All right, Lucas, I think now...
Are you ready for
now
my
it's surprise topic time? Yes.
Are you ready for my fun and good surprise topic?
Yes.
Marxism.
It actually
dissect it.
Jeb Bush did 9/11.
Oh, Jeb? We're putting it on Jeb?
You wouldn't suspect it, but it was Jeb Bush.
Jebediah Bush.
Right under George's nose.
Jeb. Okay, so this was spoiled a little bit in the last issue of our music newsletter. It's called Oxlord, if you haven't plugged it on the show already. But I recently dug into an old shoebox I keep in my closet where I keep all of my sentimental stuff. It all fits in one shoebox, if you can believe it. It's got a VCR recording of when I broke both my arms at the same time. It's got a little audio recording of the first time I did acid.
Oh, nice.
It's got
these are the sentimental things.
These are sentimental things. It's got several letters people have written me, and then it has a couple sheets of paper that contain our top artists, albums, and songs that we got together and recorded in 2010 and 2016.
Yeah, we were pretty drunk for at least one of those two.
I think we were pretty drunk for both of them. I don't think we were not drunk for either of them. There's no way we were sober for any of them.
Phenomenal.
How well do you remember these experiences?
I remember the experiences great, and I think I actually probably could name a couple of things that were on mine, although like the order and having a comprehensive list is not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect because my special surprise is a quiz for you about your
Oh, really?
topics. Do you remember your number ones from 2010?
I feel like at that point it was already Liquid Swords by Jizza.
Liquid Swords is correct. Great job.
Swordsman probably was the number one song.
Incredible. Great job. Both 2 out of 2 so far.
Was Neutral Milk Hotel number 2? Is that in there?
For artists?
In the Aeroplane Over the Sea for albums.
In the Airplane Over the Sea is number 2 album. This is honestly really impressive. Can't remember anything from 2010.
It's gonna fall apart here quickly though. Did Pinkerton make the cut?
Pinkerton did make the cut. Yes. Do you remember we did a top
six? Yeah, because we demanded an extra spot.
The people who created the system kind of like
Demand a wild
yeah,
card.
it said here it is, and the people who received the system are like, this is bullshit. We need a 6th slot. Are you kidding me?
Got to write that in. Did I have Demon Days or a Gorillaz album?
No Gorillaz album on here. No Gorillaz
okay.
represented.
Okay.
You remember any of your artists? Top artist?
Okay, top artists. I'm sure Rage Against the Machine.
Number 1.
Yeah,
Number 1.
that makes sense.
It's true.
Did
That is true.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back to albums. Did Illmatic make it?
Illmatic did make it number 3. Congratulations,
All right.
Illmatic.
Nas, I know you're listening.
Nas. Thanks for listening.
Nasty Nas.
Nasty Nas. It's in your area.
It's,
I don't know if you knew this, but he's going to cause mass hysteria.
did I put Wu-Tang Clan in artists?
Wu-Tang Clan didn't make artists.
That's interesting.
Although GZA did, which makes sense.
Oh, okay. I did do. Okay.
Okay, well, what about this? Can you do you know how many of your number ones remained the same from 2010 to 2016?
I honestly bet that 2 of them did.
Yeah,
I
2 of them
bet
did.
that Swordsman and Liquid Swords kept it, but I think I probably changed artists to like. Shit. Oh, Guided by Voices, maybe?
Yeah,
Oh!
this is exactly correct. This
Yeah,
is
that
very impressive.
I'm so not surprised by it. He's got the best memory of it.
He does know Wikipedia by heart, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's memorized Wikipedia.
Yeah, let me start with the A's.
I did do better on that than I was expecting. The songs, though, I will say, I have no fucking clue on like what songs. I mean, Take the Power Back might have got in there. Maybe
Take the Power Back did get there, number 2. on
Okay.
2010.
Okay, and then maybe I'll give one more guess out there. One Love by Nas. That
Well, we did love that song.
I know, right?
We did
It's a
really
hell of
love
a
that
guess.
song.
It's a hell of
You
a
know,
guess.
a lot of people are saying that it's hard to read some of the handwriting in this, but I don't think that that's on.
It's entirely on me.
I used a lot of shorthand that I don't really understand to this day. Okay,
Yeah,
I got a lot of
Again.
hieroglyphs.
yeah, exactly, a lot of cuneiform. The final question I have for you is, and I'll caveat by saying it was a different time, everyone who's listening.
Yeah.
But how many times is Kanye West represented on
Fuck.
your list?
As soon as you started this question, I was like, I think Graduation's on there.
It's not going to look good for our Kanye West love in 2016, let me tell you.
Listen.
It was a year to love Kanye West.
It really was. I mean, so 2016, by that point, I would have done Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's
That-
on both
for
of ours.
sure.
Both
Yep.
of our 2016 lists.
That album's still so. God damn it.
It's got Nicki Minaj on it too, who's now also
Great.
great. No complaints.
Yeah.
Doing awesome.
I have no notes.
Love her personal
Keep
relationship.
doing what you're doing. It's good. No problems.
I was definitely an earlier Kanye guy. I liked Late Registration.
Yeah.
Dropout.
hmm
His mixtapes were very fucking
hmm
Yeah. I think that Lucas and I were pretty on board from start through like Life of Pablo, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty consistently.
Yeah.
favorite Kanye West song. Let's give him this at least.
Oh God, probably Jesus Christ. I liked
It's Jesus Walks.
I liked nice.
It's Yeezus Walks, actually.
See, I liked Yeezus so much. I'm tempted to go with something like ridiculous from that, like Send It Up. But
You did like Yeezus. That is on your one of your favorite albums. It was 2016.
yeah, that's so okay. So I had 2 albums from. Yeah, this is not aging well at all. This is going very poorly. Yeah, I would go with that one. Send It Up. Do you have a favorite Kanye? Do you want to glow this guy up? It's a seller's market on Kanye. It's a seller's market.
Okay, my memory is so bad that I had to go to Kanye West on my Spotify. And y'all, it's crazy on here. His picture's a picture of this goat. And none of the songs are playable. He must have removed all his songs from Spotify.
Okay.
Very regular guy.
Just a classic
Doing well.
guy. Just
Doing
a
well.
good classic guy. No notes, no problems. It's probably something. It's probably Monster or something like classic off My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, Devil in a New Dress.
Yeah.
Something fun.
I think
Yeah.
mine is Home. I don't remember which one.
Oh,
state
Home's
it's
super
off,
good.
But
I think
yeah,
that's
it's
Late
got John
Registration.
Legend on it. And then, but Touch the Sky is probably my favorite song.
This
out of
guy's
them all.
great.
That's
Great music
great.
video.
Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe Fiasco.
Little Curtis Mayfield sample.
Mhm.
It's good stuff.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, let's conclude that
Wait,
segment.
why? Oh no.
I have not heard the news.
Don't tell me. No, we can't like anything anymore.
Last I
Gosh darn
heard,
it.
he broke his jaw. He did a song through it. I've heard no news.
Everything
since.
was good. It was like kind of good. No problem.
Once that jaw heals, he'll be fine.
Had a backpack. I know that much. That's it. Nothing else.
All right, Lucas, we've talked about doing this for a while, and this is our best opportunity to do it. So we wanted to do a segment called Fruits Ranked, and this is just as loose as it sounds.
This is
About to
big.
get tense.
This is big.
So I think that because I didn't bring the whiteboard today, which we do have, but I think that it makes the most sense to really just argue this out.
Yeah.
And we don't have to get into every single fruit. We don't have all.
How many fruits do you think there are?
Are there any fruits we can throw out right away?
My brother looked
Tomato
up-
isn't a fruit. I hate it
Yeah.
when people are like,
Don't do
tomatoes
that.
a
Get out of
fruit.
here.
Yeah.
Get out of
Come on.
Yeah, then put it
Grow
in a
up.
fruit salad.
here. Grow up.
What are you doing?
Make a smoothie out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? Oh, I
Talk
love
to
this
the V8 people
gazpacho.
about that.
Yeah, right. No, we don't have to. I think that things that are like to that end too. I love avocado, but I think it's savory. Like we're getting into the weird tomato. Like I love tomatoes, but yeah, I think we can keep it to the sweet classics.
Can we throw lemons out?
It's.
What are you
But
gonna
do
do
we
with
have
lemons?
to? Do we have to rank all of the citrus?
I'm going to go to bat for lemons.
They
I
do work.
love these fuckers.
They
They're
do work.
sour. They're fun.
They'll
you can-
fuck up your enamel.
You can really, they can really ruin your teeth and your mouth, the
Are you
inside of
just
it.
eating a lemon? How are you eating a lemon?
I can't say I'm eating a lemon. You got me there. You didn't get me there.
Hey, I squirted on my Caesar salad, though. Son of a bitch.
Little salmon.
Look, in terms of eatability, it ranks low. In aesthetic, in iconography, in Caesar salad companionship,
Yeah.
highly ranked. Maybe
Great-
top.
Great for beverages.
For me,
Mhm.
eatability is pretty high.
That's one you
That's
kind of
important
weight
to me.
higher than the others.
That's
is
important to me.
eatability.
Okay,
yeah.
let's start with what is your favorite fruit, or if you can't narrow it down to one, give me your favorite couple, and we can talk through if we're in agreement.
I demand an honorable mention. I need 6 fruits, and then I need to give you my top 6.
top
Six?
six.
I could probably do 6. Oranges, strawberries,
Ooh.
raspberry,
Ooh.
banana.
Ooh.
And I don't hate any of these. I don't know if they'd all make my top six, but
So far,
I-
heaters.
yeah,
You're
these are
got
strong.
heaters.
Cantaloupe.
See,
Now
cantaloupe
you
one
lost
I don't
me.
like.
You lost me.
No
You
problem.
lost me
That's
entirely.
probably my 6. I don't know who's number 5. Cantaloupe's an alternate.
A lot of people like cantaloupe. I've just never
good.
been able to enjoy it quite to the same
It's a
extent.
good melon. It's a better melon. Honeydew is a bullshit melon, I think. I don't like honeydew.
It's good
at
when it's
all.
good, but it's mostly
Yeah.
we're not. I don't think we're getting the good honeydew.
Where are they putting this stuff? Follow the money.
They're holding out on
Jeb
us.
Bush.
That's what was in those towers.
It's filled with
Honeydew.
honeydew and tires. Yeah, honeydew, not a big fan. So far we're mostly a little cantaloupe disagreement, but
Yeah,
I'm big on my favorites are strawberries. I'm
Strawberry.
huge on.
huge.
I love pineapple, but I understand why
Mhm.
some people are not big
Oh.
fans. It's a big one.
That's 5 for me.
Yeah.
Man, the raspberry game can be so strong.
Can be strong.
It can be really disappointing when it's
It
balanced.
can't. That's the
be
thing.
disappointing.
That's the
thing.
problem. But I'm also totally understand when people aren't. But big kiwi guy. Always loved kiwis.
Shit.
Kiwis are fun.
Shit. Get rid of fuck cantaloupe. That's what I
You
think.
know what?
I never gave a shit about
Upon
cantaloupe.
further review,
It has just been dropped out of the hatch.
cantaloupe has aged like Kanye West. We are done with cantaloupe, folks.
My beautiful dark twisted
So-
cantaloupe.
So those are definitely my big dogs. Bananas also. That's a good one to
That's a
throw
good
in there.
fruit.
And even though overall I wouldn't put the entire category in here because apples. There's a lot of bad apples, but
Hey,
man, those Honeycrisp.
And
we're
one-
talking about the cops.
Fuck ice? Wait. Huh?
That's an
Fuck
inter-
guys.
Is that a new apple cultivar?
My favorite fruit is fuck ice.
Yeah.
Lucas, you got favorites before we dive
I'm going to give
into?
you 3 ones that I like a lot.
Okay.
3 of my heavy hitters, I would say.
Yep.
Number 1 is strawberries, my favorite fruit.
Hell yeah.
I love strawberries. I
Yeah.
think they look really cute, and I love that about them. So aesthetic,
Eatability is high.
eatability is pretty high. I think aesthetic might be the most important thing for me about a
Yeah,
fruit,
little cutie
Yeah.
pie.
which is interesting. I think that the best fruit is a lime, though.
A lime's got the most
think
like
a
cooking
lime-
versatility.
It's got
but
so much versatility.
Yeah.
It's a savory fruit, which I love. I'm a savory guy. I'm not much of a sweet guy.
Tequila guy too. So
Tequila, you're going to find it in Thai food. You're going to find it next to tacos. It's everywhere.
True.
Love
It's
these
in
things.
Vietnamese food. You get it with your pho.
Get it with your
Obviously,
pho.
taco. Go to a taco truck. I'm gonna get that.
They're also cute. They're also iconic.
yeah, I was gonna say aesthetic. That's like me with oranges. Even if I'm not eating them, I just kind of like.
I like to have them. I'm more comfortable when I know there's an orange nearby.
Look at you! Look at you over there. You guys in that bowl, adorbs.
Also, for as far as limes go, key lime pie is my favorite pie.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah, Clay makes a really good one. It's a pain in the ass to make, but it's just a lot of work. But
It's good. I'm banana cream.
That's a similar premise.
What's up with key limes? They're teeny ass like
They're-
little limes.
They're tiny, and they're a son of a bitch to try to wring out. So we were putting them into a garlic press, like halves of them into a garlic press, and it broke the fucking garlic press.
Whoa!
I'm
Didn't
not
see
even
that
kidding.
coming.
Never saw
Neither
that
did
coming.
we.
Did not see that coming.
It was because the last like bag, because Clay was making like 5 that year. It was a year where he wanted to bring a lot of pies to like Friendsgivings and stuff.
understandable.
So yeah,
sure.
last bag it was fully like our fingers were so raw the next day. I'm losing
Brutal.
my fingerprints like Men in Black style.
Brutal. You'd never expect that from making key lime pies. Watch out for your garlic press. Making key lime pies pretty dangerous on the old
I
garlic
wonder if
press.
the garlic press saw it coming.
It's not like you have a citrus ream that's small enough for save that for your oranges.
Yeah, you
But
could use like a car key maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of root around.
That's why
in there.
it's key lime. That's
Yeah, I can really taste the key. It sounds
Yeah.
delicious. And then I think so. Okay, strawberries, my favorite
strawberries,
fruit.
limes.
Lime, the best fruit. And then I think the most iconic fruit is between apple and banana. Like if someone were to come to you and be like, "I've never had a fruit before. Where should I start? Which fruit should be my
Well, let's see if you're a
onboarding
fruit
fruit?"
person.
Yeah, exactly.
Apple.
You think apple is over banana on first
Yeah.
fruit?
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair, especially where we
A
grew
lot
up.
of people
That's
are
fair.
weirded out by bananas. It's an interesting texture.
It
for
is an
one.
interesting texture. I do agree
That's
with that.
valid.
I think they are like kind of opposite textures, apples and bananas. They're
so
very
easily
different.
bruised.
Yeah,
Why is it brown?
easily. Ugh. I'm
Well-
new to fruits, but why is it brown? Never seen a fruit before, but why is it brown?
They'll turn on you, but apples, they do have that stability. They got apples can hang out on the counter for
Apple
quite a
a day,
while
baby.
before.
There's a whole
Apples.
bunch of things about apples. Whole bunch of
Apple a
sayings about them.
day.
All
That's
right,
the
you've
only
won
one I
me
can
over.
think of right now. But yeah, absolutely.
You've
Oh,
won me
bad
over.
apples. that's a
Bad
reference as
apples. We
well.
just talked about that.
Apples to apples.
Apples to apples. The phone company.
Apple phone.
Apple phone.
It's not banana, is it?
Well, there is a banana phone, famously.
Fair enough. But that's the shape thing. I mean, it's,
More
Richard
about the
Scarry's Hungry Caterpillar. He's going after apples left and right.
Apple is an iconic fruit. You got to admit.
That's a huge one. Okay. Feel like we're in a general agreement on the solid fruits. We don't have to necessarily rank them one by one.
hold on.
but
I want to take this opportunity to once again shout out Tillamook Oregon strawberry ice cream.
Shut up. Shut up.
Fantastic.
creamy
Highly
and
recommend.
delicious.
we're trying to court some sponsors here.
Love that stuff. Yeah.
Uh,
MailChimp is a great platform. I hear a lot of MailChimp advertisements on podcasts. I don't know.
Okay. Least favorite fruits that you could do without. You got
Blueberries can get fucked.
Is that true?
That's how I feel about
They
it.
can?
If ice can.
fuck bloobs.
Kendall, my 3-year-old, when she was little, would fucking destroy blueberries. She would just crush them. We had to smush them because we didn't want her to choke, but she would just like, as soon as I smushed it, it was down the hatch.
Wow, that's funny. That's
I got her
something
to
you
eat-
don't expect about being a dad.
Right.
Smushing bloobs. Giving them to your
Crushed
kid.
56 in one sitting. That was the
56?
most- I probably shouldn't have, but I was just like, I'm just going to see when that stops.
I gotta see. What was
But
the
the-
56th like? Was it like Cool Hand Luke when he eats his 50th egg? Give me another.
Forcing me hard boiled egg.
I'll admit, I only ended because I stopped.
You were like, I
I was like,
got things to
56 is
do.
a good number. Even DiMaggio stopped at 56.
57's a bridge too
Yeah.
far.
But the thing I didn't realize was I also was changing her diapers, and it turned me. I already didn't really like blueberries. I'm like, why is there so much skin? This is like half skin.
It's a lot of skin. It's true.
And
The inside's not blue.
It's
good point.
It's like weird and like
yellowish, kind of yellowish.
Yeah, where are the fake news people on this one?
Yeah.
My
Follow the money, Jeb Bush.
George Carlin also said, "Fuck you, those are purple anyways. There's no blue food. Blueberries aren't even blue." But that's fair. So the diaper change that'll see blueberries I like okay, but there's a lot of bad ones. You get a lot of shitty blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy one to fuck up. I will say, yeah, honeydew. Honeydew's low on the list.
I don't fuck with honeydew. It comes in fruit salads all the time, and I'm like, why are you here? Who invited you to this party?
At least put sugar on it so it tastes like honeydew is supposed to taste.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, even though I like the fruit very much, the labor portion makes it so pomegranate's low on my list. Just
Yeah,
too much action.
That's got to be true.
Like I love plums and stone fruit. I know I named some other stuff, but they'd be in my top 10. Like that is, yeah.
How has nobody slandered the watermelon yet? Because I'm just, I could really.
You don't fuck with watermelon?
I don't hate it, but I'm not gonna. I don't go for it ever.
I think that on a hot summer day, when you're by the lake and you're with all your friends,
True.
and the grill's going,
Yeah,
and someone pulls out a watermelon and says, "Dig in."
yeah. What's
Nothing
on
better.
the radio though?
It's
Probably
caught up in you by 38 special, something like that.
Probably
Like
311.
the whole damn thing.
311.
Probably it's 311 on this one. I think I don't. You mentioned stone fruits. I love stone fruits. I think stone fruits are great. I think that they are hard to eat and they're very sticky though. And I don't like to be sticky. It's one of my least favorite things to be.
Yeah,
This is one of the things we talked about. One of the worst curses you could have is being a
be
little bit
sticky all
sticky
the time.
forever.
Sticky all the time.
yeah.
Okay, I talk about this all the time. Is of the states of being, which I think are sticky, greasy, slimy, crusty.
Oh,
Which one would you like to be least?
Sticky.
Sticky. Okay.
Yeah. Crusty though, I wasn't expecting that one.
Krusty's
And that's-
Krusty's the last on my list. I don't want to be crusty because
That's-
crusty, it implies neglect. It was like
True.
you were sticky at one point and you didn't do something about it,
No.
and now you're crusty.
you were greasy at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know because I live in an almost constant state of crust. Having a beard
Uh-huh.
there's beard drift is a constant problem.
Beer drift's big. Yep.
And so I always feel a little crusty. Even if I'm not, I feel like I must be
No,
because
must be
it's
crusty.
always haunting
That's-
me. So I feel like I'm already living with that.
So you're like, that one's easy.
Slimy.
problem.
I don't know. What are you like dripping? How does slimy work? Is it like oily?
Yeah.
It feels like that's the same thing as greasy almost.
Might be the same thing as greasy. I don't know. You wouldn't call a slug greasy though, right?
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
You'd be like, this slug's
or
so
like
slimy.
aloe vera strikes me as
Yeah.
slimier than it is greasy. But
Like greasy is you like slide right off. Slimy is you touch and then there's like the little strands.
Like the pizza in Goofy movie.
A lot like the Pizza and Goofy movie, exactly.
but I've
I'm still gonna go with sticky. I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with sticky. Which is, I mean, stone fruit is really good, and I love a peach. I love a nectarine. But when you bite into one of those suckers and it drips on your chin, and then you have like sticky corners of your mouth for like 8 hours.
See, that's where I'm at on peach. Again, beard problems. I can't just have a sticky beard. I can't eat soup as much as I'd like to either.
I'd love to eat more soup. I would love to.
I really would. It's way too much cleaning of the beard for me. So now if I were to have a peach, I have to cut it into little pieces, and I'm just not going to do it.
what am I, Amish?
There's no chance.
Uh,
No way.
okay, are there any other fruits we want to shit on before we move on? Because I
How
do
many
have a
have we
couple.
done so far?
I think we have all the fruits.
We've
Have
hit,
we done
we've
them
hit
all?
8 or 9 good fruits, and then we've hit a few like 3 or 4 bad fruits. We've
How many
definitely
fruits
not
do you
done.
think there are? Seriously,
we shit on
though?
grapefruit.
My
yet?
brother looked it up. It's like 10,000.
Is that
800.
true?
Yeah, it's something like that worldwide. A lot of them couldn't get here, but yeah,
Shit.
like a lot of them are stuck in the region that they're at. They
There could
just
be a
grow
lot of
too
fruits
fast,
we
but
haven't even had.
loads. Dang it! What was your question, Chris?
Grapefruit.
Yeah, grapefruit.
Oh, grapefruit's so funny.
Yeah, it'd be low on my list. I don't
Oh,
hate it.
Also,
but
grapes.
it's
Speaking of grapefruit,
I don't
which
like
it is
grapes either. I think grapes are low on my list. I think
Any
they're-
grapes?
they're fun, but they kill dogs, I guess, and I don't like anyone who kills dogs.
That's where I draw the line.
I draw the line.
Your existence alone is
Look,
offensive.
Eatability's fine, but I don't agree with their politics. That's all I'm saying. I don't know about this whole killing dogs thing. Grapefruit is low on eatability too.
Yeah.
Grapefruit you're not going to eat very
I always
much.
think about an episode of The Simpsons where Homer's trying to eat healthy and Marge prepares his breakfast and it's a grapefruit and he just pours a bunch of sugar on the top, licks the grapefruit, throws it in the trash, which is just full of half grapefruits.
That's how you eat a grapefruit.
Also, fun fact. Well, fun is probably not the right word, but it's also a very. It interacts poorly with a lot of medications. Like grapefruit can kill your ass.
Crazy.
Yeah, it fucks with like your statins and stuff.
Grapefruit makes your antidepressants not work.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking
What?
crazy? You don't even taste good, and now you're like making me sadder?
Yeah.
No.
Cool. You fucked with my Zoloft and you made my breakfast
Just
worse.
because you're bitter doesn't mean I have to be.
Leave me be.
It does have that really like the heavy tannin that sort of leaves that dry flavor in your mouth. So
Yeah, I feel like only like people who are like kind of full of themselves eat grapefruits. They're like, delicious. I love the bitter taste.
Yeah.
grapefruits aren't pretentious, but people who eat grapefruits are pretentious. Okay, I'm gonna transition to on the same sort of wavelength. Best and worst college/poor foods.
There was such a long time of our lives where we ate exclusively things that started frozen and went into the oven and then they got eaten by us. Like a whole tray of like egg rolls and pizza rolls and other kinds of rolls.
Yeah. I remember frying pot stickers.
A lot of pot stickers.
In the what was that guy's name? Daniel. Yeah, the Daniel house.
Man, we really remember. Landlords sure do stick with you.
Yeah, that guy wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
that's true.
Was he on your top 6?
Bush, actually. Daniel Bush.
But no, we ate a lot better in college.
Yeah.
Okay, like Isaac and you, and we would make a lot of home cooked meals. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll say worst ones. Bottom has to be top ramen, right? Has to be the absolute bottom of the college foods.
Yeah.
That's when you're living rough.
Maybe not top ramen, but one of the adjacent ones.
Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
it's
Some type of
Top ramen is the top
previously
ramen.
dried noodle then heated in the microwave.
I
or
like to
something.
jazz up a top ramen though. You can get really fun with
I'll
a top
still eat one
ramen.
occasionally. Kendall
too.
fucking loves them. So
Really?
yeah, it's top of ramen for those of you who are not keen. But
the Kendallese.
yeah,
What's the flavor that Kendall goes for?
she likes chicken or beef.
Okay.
Yeah. Not going with the crazy the shrimp
She's
or
not been introduced to shrimp.
yeah.
Please don't tell her about shrimp. Please don't tell her about blueberry flavored top ramen.
I do
She'll
like
go
that the cup of
crazy.
noodles is only slightly elevated because it's got the dehydrated corn and peas in it. But yeah, I think you're right, Lucas. I think the worst is when you're living on the frozen food. I think
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
rough. I think that if you're doing anything like eggs and rice are very cheap, but that doesn't strike me as bad college food because you've at least gotta cook that. But
You remember the food? Did he mention this when he came on the podcast? The food that Isaac always used to eat called white on white.
no, he did not talk
What?
about it.
He'd make a bowl of white rice. He would put blue cheese dressing on it
Haunting.
and enjoy. And that'll get you there.
Oh my god,
That'll get you to the
It'll-
next
I
day.
can't believe we ever had him on the show.
it'll
Yeah.
it'll take you to the finish line
That is gnarly.
in heinous fashion.
I think he kind of enjoyed how much it bothered other people too.
He's not even enjoying it for himself. He's enjoying
quietly
it.
kind of scooping into the trash. Yum, delicious. Listen to the sound it makes.
Shane and I, my best friend and I lived together in college, and we ate a ton of Little Caesars because you could get a large pizza for $5.
$5. Yeah.
It's like bang, we'll split that motherfucker. That's $2.50 a piece. If we were ever that broke, we could. I got 5 hoots in the piggy bank. I
Yeah.
can get that. I can get that
Yeah.
sorted out. I
Yeah.
literally opened up the piggy bank one time to get
Wow.
it. And made it
What a
happen.
moment. That'll stick with you. Core memory.
Yeah,
Core memory.
you'll remember that one.
You will
Yeah.
remember that one.
When was your rock bottom?
let me think.
When did I lose my piggy bank?
It's
God.
I don't think I've ever had Little Caesars. And I'm
Really?
not, I don't like, I think it's got
Yeah.
a great place in our history and society.
You're not being elitist.
And
No,
Roman
exactly.
history. And Roman
Roman history, exactly. I just have never crossed paths with.
It's fine.
cities.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
fine. It's
And-
edible.
Okay.
You'll maybe enjoy it.
Eatability is high.
Yeah.
I honestly think Little Caesars is better than some of the really cheap spots.
Yeah.
Like I would eat a Little Caesars hot and ready before a Papa John's, no question.
I was
No
going
question.
to say Domino's.
Domino's is also fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
like I'd grab a hot and ready before those, especially if it's just a clean pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
That's give me the hot and ready.
Yeah, you're gonna do it right. We used to eat a lot of frozen pizzas in college. There was at
Tombstone?
least, I think Tombstone, because
Yeah, that
Tombstone
was-
is the cheapest one, right?
Usually, yeah, Tombstone
Mhm.
and Red Baron, and those are the
Red
ones that are
Baron,
like the
right.
nice thin crust that I tend to
Mhm.
like. Because DiGiorno, it's like they're coming in here with all this bread and like a $7 price tag. Get the fuck out of
Come
here!
on, like it rises in the oven. What are you talking about?
Listen, I need,
Boo.
Leave me alone.
I need it to
Give
collapse
me
into
my cardboard pizza.
I need salt in my mouth.
All right, I've got okay, best college. Anything that you'd throw in there before I move on? I think I just wanted to talk about the worst ones. I just wanted to take a shot.
All of them. Basically everything.
That's it.
It's all the worst.
We ate really well.
We did. We
in
had the-
Mary's house especially.
We did the weekly tacos. That was really
Mhm.
good. We did some pasta dinners, like the pesto dinners. Sean would occasionally do like the chicken parmesan.
That's right. We did a curry that would
Yeah.
sit in your stomach and prevent you from going out to any parties and make you watch King of the Hill on the couch with your friends all night.
Oh, it feels so good.
Immediately like, all right, no one's doing anything tonight.
Yeah.
Put on King of the Hill.
Mm.
Yeah. We did group dinners like 4 nights a week, and they were always like truly like, oh, we actually made this food.
Yeah. Way better than my parents used to feed me.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, cereal. Box of cereal. That's love
Nice.
that.
Thanks,
That's
y'all.
that's a great dinner.
Marshmallow mateys. Okay.
That's a bag too. I know that's a bag.
It's a bag. We didn't have boxes. We did have one of those. Did you ever fuck with this? The Tupperware boxes that you'd get bagged cereal. You'd pour it into this big, tall Tupperware box.
Yep.
And then you'd use that to pour
Yeah.
into your bowls.
Yep, that's how you know that your cocoa roos are getting contaminated with the last remnants of the marshmallow mateys.
Which is like kind of good. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this has unlocked a new flavor for me.
I love that they're like the Safeway Select sodas, like Mountain Breeze. It's like, oh, apple rings. I wonder what that's supposed to be.
James Pepper. Hello. I'm James Pepper. I never got my doctorate.
Listen, I dropped out. My mom got sick. All right,
Had to take care of her back home.
James. I was just asking.
James.
See how you're doing.
No shit, James. Come on.
Okay, I've got a quick question. Only 2 topics left, so
Gosh.
I want to talk to you about everybody's dog here. I feel like is a nervous dog, who is maybe part cat. So my question for you, I'm not leaving it open ended. What is the silliest thing that makes your dog nervous? I think I know what Moose doesn't like.
What do you think his moose is?
Hats. If you're wearing a
Oh,
hat.
hats.
Yeah, wearing a
He's
hat.
not fond of hats.
Hats are
Yeah.
scary. I get
That's-
it.
Who is this guy? Oh, head accessories?
How am I supposed to know how much hair you have?
I need to check.
What are you hiding?
Yeah.
What's the big idea? That was my guess for yours. But
Oh, he's nervous about pretty much any. If you point anything at him, like I don't know.
Gun.
I could be I don't know.
banana.
Rocket launcher.
Literally anything. If you kind of like hold it out to him, it could be a literal plastic bag. Terrified.
Oh,
He's like, "What the fuck is that?
baby.
What in the fuck is
Nice
that?"
try.
Yeah.
Not gonna trick
So,
me.
Pretty much. I think he might have some vision issues. Honestly, I think
That's fair.
maybe he's just thrown up. Like the optics is like, that's fucking weird. That must be
It
terrifying.
looks scary.
I don't know what that is, but it's definitely a ghost.
Mhm.
So
Definitely haunted.
yeah, we've been getting him high on drugs lately. We started giving him the old
Cool.
Oh, the CBD.
yeah.
Nice.
He's a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
That helped.
A lot hungrier.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. That's good to know.
How do you give it? Do you give it a oil or
They're
a...
a little they turn them into like, they actually smell pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Like beef chews.
Oh,
Mm.
cool. All right.
Delicious.
We'll see
Like
how
the-
drunk I have to be. to try some of those.
All right. Down the hatch.
Yeah. What did you say? The person, didn't you have this anecdote? The person who had begging strips. You don't.
Oh.
Did you not do this anecdote?
Wait, like the person that just had them? Like,
No, there's like someone who like reviews crazy foods, and he ate bacon strips one time, and he said it tasted like the puke of 1,000 lunatics or something. Maybe this is somewhere else I heard this, but
the one thing that my brother regularly refers to when we're watching an apocalypse show is he's like, nobody ever eats a bacon strip or a jambone in this. Like, they're always, they find like the canned cat food, but you're in the apocalypse, you're gonna be eating a jambone.
like yum yum, delish.
You're gonna turn your nose up at a bacon strip in the year 2080.
Come on, you're gonna love that lunatic puke. 2080.
What makes Soup nervous?
Soup's a funny dog. My dog's name is Soup.
It's a great name.
Moose is a really good name too. I like Moose a lot.
Yeah.
Rusty's also a really good name. Of course.
He's fine.
He's
all right.
I told you recently that he's been newly afraid of doorways of any kind.
What?
Well,
Yep.
they're scary.
Anybody could come through it.
Yeah, exactly. He cannot get through, especially my like office door and like into the hallway. He will stand there and like kind of like look for a really long time, and I'll have to like be really encouraging, be like, Soup, you got this, you can do it, go, you can do it. And he'll be like, oh. And then eventually he'll like scurry out super quick. And so we thought that it was like because of the hardwood floors, and you know, sometimes dogs slip on hardwood floors and aren't great for dogs' hips and joints. So we got like a bunch of grip tape and like put strips of grip tape down in the. It looks crazy. My house looks crazy. The things we do to try and accommodate my frickin' dog, it hasn't helped at all. It didn't do anything. A mutt. He's a mutt. We did.
I've heard that is actually a really common thing amongst French bulldogs.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fear of doorways or
Yeah.
slippy slides?
Doorways.
Oh, interesting.
I know he's a mutt, but he's kind of black labish.
He's
a
black.
little
He's
bit svelte. But
he's a lot of cattle dog too. So he's many
I see that in
herding
his body.
breeds.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
his
And I think
body
that
type.
contributes to the anxiety because he's very like, you know,
He's at war with himself.
constantly. Inside you there are 17 dogs.
Moose is 16 different breeds
Louise.
of dog.
Did you do one of those little tests?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It was very fun to see. It was a very long
Uh-huh.
list for us.
Yeah.
It was like cattle dog, like 13%, and that's the most he is, and then black lab some. But he also he's very afraid of doorways. He will also do this thing that we call ghost mode, which, and I think it is, we like try and pinpoint exactly what is causing it. I think that it is because of seating configurations. Very specific about where he wants to sit and where he wants other people to sit on the couch, which is his bed. He owns the couch. It's really his couch. But he will get down from the couch and he will kind of do a lap, and then he'll come back and he'll just stand and like stare at us when we're like watching TV. And we'll be like, what do you need? What do you want? What is it, Soup? What's up? And he'll just continue to stare. And then sometimes if we shuffle where we're sitting, he'll be like, all right, yeah. Jump back up.
It's all about feng shui, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I wanted to sit next to you so we could chat about bacon strip. What is this? He's a weirdo, though.
That's a great dog.
He's a good dog.
What makes Rusty nervous?
That's Rusty's thing.
Rusty's just all over the place with his nerves. The one that I actually want to throw out is the Loki dog. She had a very funny one. We had a slight divot in the ceiling that casted a shadow on itself. Basically, it was just like a couple millimeters deep. And if you ever pointed at it, she would snap. It's like,
Whoa.
what is that? What is that? Never moved from that space. Never. And if you pointed like an actual spider out to her, she would never be like, "Whoa,
what's up, dude?"
But this divot in the ceiling when she, "Whoa."
I'm pretty sure that's a black hole.
Why are you only alerting me to the snap?
I don't know why that just reminded me. We had a childhood dog named Shadow, and she lived outside. She was humongous. I talked about my uncle thought she was a bear the first time.
Yeah.
that he saw her.
Whoa.
She
Shadow.
used to go fucking nuts when airplanes would go overhead, and we lived in a flight path. And so she would go bananas until the plane fucked off, and then she was just perfectly fine again. But yeah,
So you gotta
anytime
tell
there
that
was an
plane off.
airplane overhead, she was barking at
Give
it.
her credit. She was 100%.
Yeah.
Every
Never
time
landed. They never landed.
they fucked off every time.
Mhm.
Chemtrails are a big problem.
That's what it was about.
It was all
Chemtrails.
about chemtrails.
That's the weirdest bird I've ever seen.
Dogs weren't evolutionarily ready for airplanes. There was nothing that could prepare them for airplanes.
Didn't see that one
No,
coming.
absolutely not.
All right, I've got our last one here, and then we'll wrap up. Gucci or greasy? So is this good or bad? I think we're all going to be aligned on this one. Pushing past people to get to the front of the concert.
Somebody else answer first.
That is greasy. But I'm asking this question in part because I also thought it was a good opportunity to talk about how to exit a concert. Lucas figured this one out years ago. It's very good.
That's true, I did.
If you are in a concert, you want to get away a little early, say it's a music festival, trying to go to a different stage.
If you're at
people
Sasquatch
won't-
Music Festival,
Yeah,
for
people
all
won't,
you Sasquatch heads out there,
Mhm.
people won't get out of your way. You do the fake vomit, though.
people will clear
Yeah, nobody's gonna call your
clear
bluff
a
on
pla-
that.
No.
path.
That's a bold
easy.
call.
I like these shoes.
It's no, man. I want to watch the show.
No.
At
You're not
what
getting
cost?
past. I think it's Gucci. You think it's greasy, really?
I think that
What
there's,
about your
there's
past
ways to do
self?
it. There's ways to do it. No, I would never
Oh,
push
yeah.
past people. I would do the thing where when we had the oscillating waves, like let's say
Yeah.
like Odd Future, I would let the wave rush past me and not
I
move.
guess that's fair.
So I would just sort of let that. I mean, don't
We
get
were
me wrong.
practiced
It
on
was
it.
also, you could argue, is the same thing, but I've never like been at a show with just people and nobody's like really that, we're not moving as a wave of folks and then I'm just
Yeah.
like shoving people out of the way. But I will say the last few years I haven't had that many problems with like people doing.
I've got some caveats for this one.
Hmm.
Has to be before the show starts,
Okay.
like in between bands.
Can't be during.
Don't-
Nothing ruins
don't
a
go-
show
unless
like
there's
that.
a pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's a pocket,
If there's a
people-
pocket,
Yeah, you see something
That's
that's different.
Free real
Yeah.
estate.
Yeah. Exactly.
People should move up.
But also, like, if somebody's not going to let you pass, don't shove them. I don't let
Mhm.
people pass.
Mm.
Like, if you want to go past me, go around me. I'm not
Find an
just
alternate
gonna.
route.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to be doing that the whole time. And
Yeah.
I'm big, and I can just stand like that, and I don't have to fucking worry about it. But
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've let some folks pass, but there have been certain shows where it's like, 30 people going past you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's rough.
feel
I
like
did it
this is-
one time, and I looked back at all the people I pissed off doing it. I did this thing where I was like, oh yeah, my friend's just up there. I was like,
Love
no,
that.
no, yeah.
I know Diplo. He's
Yeah,
right up
I
there.
had I had 2 beers, so it looked like I could have been bringing somebody
Smart.
a beer. Yeah,
a prop
that's
beer.
that's why. Yeah, it was.
I'll
Yeah,
take
it
one
was.
beer and a prop beer also, please.
And can I get a prop beer for my prop beer? Yeah, but then looking back and seeing like how many people were pissed at me.
Yeah.
Again, the big became a problem
Yeah.
because I was really
Mm,
jostling some folks getting
Right.
through.
yeah.
there's an etiquette to it for sure. I think it's also rough because when you push past people, eventually you get to the end of your path and then you're next to the people you just upset.
Yeah.
There's no way to get away from
Yeah.
the people you've upset.
Yeah.
You'll just get more upset people near you.
Yeah. Now you're just standing in front of me.
Yeah,
It's almost like
exactly.
everybody I pushed got pushed by me.
Yeah,
When I
what
seen
the
that
hell?
about it.
It's so weird. Noticing a pattern.
It's greasy. I agree. I think it's greasy.
I think it's Gucci though, because of what if they're friends up there? What if they have 2 beers and they're friends up there? Let them through.
I agree with that. All right. I think that we're
I think that's it.
Wait, can I ask a question?
yeah,
Yes.
please.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I this is like one of those questions, like this or that questions, or
Mhm.
like would you rather questions, that I think that is my favorite one to ask. And I don't know if I've asked you this before, and I've asked this of a lot of people, so I've kind of practiced how to ask it. So let me just say, let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question, taking into consideration all the things we've talked about so far. So
Mhm.
aesthetic and functionality and how important it is to the game.
This is a fruit question.
It is not a fruit question. Which do you think is more important to the game of basketball? The basket or the ball?
It's got to be the ball.
Ball guy.
Ball guy, because they started with a peach basket and people play on the milk crates.
Yeah.
Cut out the bottom of a milk crate.
The
But
world,
of course,
the world's your basket.
You can replace a ball with a lot of round things, but it's hard to get the dribble. I think that's the tough
I think it
part.
has to be the ball too, because you could figure out a way to score without having a basket. You would just change the rules a little bit. You have to have the ball to have the game.
Yeah, like if the ball hits this part of the backboard,
Mhm.
say you had a backboard but with no hoop, you could still kind of make it work.
Or just throw it at the wall. I don't know.
Yeah.
First person to throw it at the wall wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that the ball replacement is tough in basketball in particular. I think in like something like baseball or even soccer, because like all over the world, people have gotten pretty good at making soccer balls with pretty small amounts of materials that wouldn't, you make a nice tight ball.
Yeah,
it
are
could
you
kinda work.
implying that there's no ball of any kind? Like they're
A bunch of people kind of standing around being like, what do we do?
they're like miming having a ball?
Well, I think that one point to basket, and I'm a ball guy. I used to be a basket guy, and then I switched because someone mentioned the And One mixtape, which is, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's so iconic. I think that the basket is, like a lot of sports have balls, right? The basket is very specific to basketball.
Yeah.
And
True.
I think is what kind of makes basketball.
That's valid.
I mean, it is a very specific kind of ball, and it dribbles. I think that's a huge part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
See,
But
I
the
was thinking water polo. When throw it at the wall, that's what's happening in my head. These
yeah.
people were playing water polo on the ground.
Classic. One of the big
But
games.
water polo is basically basketball
Same thing.
without a
yeah.
basket.
Same thing.
No, that's a good point.
Same
The
ability,
basket
same
makes the
accessibility.
That's my question. Thanks for
That's true.
answering it.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow. Now I have to think about that
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
Sit on that. Well, I just learned that I've known Cole for 25 years, so even kind of trade.
We were old when the world was young.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. You can check us out Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X if we're feeling like sharing food thoughts. Jordan, love you all. Bucks and 6.